everybody. How are you tonight? Welcome to Champions Team Meet. I love Team Meet. Do you love team meeting? It is where we get to be together. We get to motivate and inspire each other. We get to give each other great ideas on how to run your business and sales techniques and motivation. And we got all of it tonight. Are you ready? Okay, so as we get started, I want you who put in their pillowcase on the post on Facebook or your dream board, however you did it. Who did it? Raise your hand. We can see you. I'm looking at you. Okay. So if you did it, congratulations. We're gonna have a drawing for you in just a little bit. But we have other things going on tonight. We have recruiting ideas from Debbie Morris. You're gonna love it. She's the recruiting superstar, so we need to hear from her, right? We have 80/20 rule that you need to hear from Ellen, and we have 7 steps from Miss Jenny, and you're going to hear goal making from me tonight, and of course our recognition. So we've got a good night planned for you. And so if you're here and excited, go ahead and put it in the chat. I'm excited. Can't wait to see what 2024 has for you in business this year, because we're going to be helping you set up your year, break it down, and figure out where you're going. So I want to ask you something. Um, I don't know. I just personally feel like without a goal, I wander. And I mean, it's not a good thing. Okay. A goal is very purposeful, and successful people have goals and have focus on where they're going to go. Not just in life. I love to set myself up for, like, I always say, a 6 week goal, a 6 year goal. And I like to 6 weeks, 6 months, and 6 years. You can do 3 weeks, 3 months, and 3 years. Whatever you love. I like to break it up. And so this is what I want to have in 6 weeks. This is what I want to have in 3 months. I like to make goal steps like that. And of course, our year at Champion this year, we did a little over 2 million. And so our goal for 2024 is, of course, 3 million, always growing, right? 3 million plus. All right. Put it that way. And we need more directors. We need more leadership. We need more people wanting more. So if you're one of those people that want more in 24, put it in the chat right now. More, just type more and send it to us in the chat so we can see who wants more in 2024. All right. And so as we get ready to start tonight, I want to tell you something very exciting. I'm going to show my screens real quick so we can get started on this. Okay, so Pam didn't put her glasses on. You're like, what's new, Pam? All right, so um, oh, I didn't share screens. Oh, here we go. Share screen, and screen we're going to share is right here. I'm almost there. My computer was acting really weird tonight, but hopefully we've got it fixed. Okay, share. All right, are you good? Do you see it?
We see it, but we're seeing all of it.
Okay. Okay. Good?
Yep.
All right. So, champion rally tonight, 80/20 rule. And Tupperware's new slogan for the year is "You make the difference." And I love their new logo, that little Tupperware T with the little the little sill lid, whatever. That's a big discussion in Tupperware always. And to be honest with you, when people Google, the main reason Tupperware started to use the word lid is people do not Google plastic containers with a seal. They Google plastic containers with lids. All right. And so social media is making us rethink what maybe we should call it. So that's why you're here to say lids from time to time now, because we're evolving into what um, will help us grow a business. All right. Doesn't necessarily mean that's what we want to call it. We're just making sure that we're not hurting ourselves by a simple, silly word, right? All right. And so you make the difference. And that is the truth. One of the things that I have to tell you right now is there are a lot of people that sell Tupperware. What makes it different is you. And I want to share something with you. I've told you for years, you've got to find a niche in this business. Find something that you can work, that you can get excited about and make it your niche. When I was brand new in Tupperware, I remember um, I was nervous and so I would talk fairly fast, but I was very capable of talking fast, but people could understand me. And so they called me the lady that talks so fast, you know. I was Tupper Pam, but they would always say, it's that girl that talks really fast. And I would do, I would laugh about it and say, I do any Tupperware party any other Tupperware lady would do. I just do it in half the time. And it was just a joke and it was fun and funny. And I want to tell you, the niche can be anything. It could be you're a great chef. It could be that you love organization. It could be that you love to do bingo parties. That could be that you love, you know, you really, your niche in this business could be fundraising. Your niche in this business could be holding $1,000 parties and having, you know, just literally, I'll never forget Angela Warbaugh saying, I'm really good at holding $1,000 parties. And if you'd like to hold $1,000 party, I will help you and coach you to $1,000 party. Why not, right? You know, you need to be proud of yourself and you need to give yourself permission to brag about your strengths in this business and use it as your niche. All right. And so you will make the difference. You will make your success will come from you. All right. Because everybody's got the same Tupperware tools. Why do some rise and some don't? It's because the difference lies within you. And if you want it bad enough to work for it, because you can all say, I want to be a director, but unless you're willing to work for it, I'm sorry. It just, you know, there's, you know, there's no director fairies out there just coming around going bing, bing, bing. Okay. It happens when you work this business. And that's another thing I've always says Tupperware works if you do. So I will also tell you, I say it the opposite way too. When somebody says, I tried this, I tried that, nothing works. I'm like, yeah, you're not working it. You're giving me lip service. Okay. Because this business does work if you do. All right. And so let's get started about bragging about you right now. Guess what you have done? Congratulations, champion. You have gotten in the worldwide recognition. We are number 6 in the world. Hello. In growth in the month of November. Now, this worldwide recognition always comes out like, ooh, just dropped an earring. It always comes out like a couple months late. All right, because it's worldwide recognition. And so we're just now getting November recognition today. And I am so excited. I mean it, guys. This is huge. And what a great recruiting tool for you to be able to say, be part of one of the best teams in the country, in the world. We are number 6 in the world in growth and growing fast. And I will tell you that is a huge compliment. And so what's happening? We've got double credit going on. I hope you're keeping in touch with what's going on right now. The host gift specials are amazing. You can have the signature series, which I absolutely love, the Modulate Signature series, or the impression line. We have double credit. And so, in other words, $1,000 party we were talking about normally is $200 in free Tupperware, where you're going to give them $400 in free Tupperware instead. And guys, if you have not already opened up your own personal Tupperware party and have your own personal link, you need to right now. All right. Not right now, but tonight. You need to have that because you never know when somebody's going to be out there shopping and looking on the website and fall on your site and want to go and add to a party, or go ahead and order on your site and you can move it over to that party. And do know now, you do not have to close a party. I think everybody should know this already, but you do not have to close a party in order to submit an order in your back office anymore. You can submit that order and the party can stay open, which is huge because you'll want to make sure you close it before the end of the month. And our last day of the month is, it's also the world's last day of the month, which normally doesn't happen, but we're doing it this month. So the 31st of January is our last day. So it's 5 weeks instead of 4. A huge opportunity for growth for you. And I want to say that because Tupperware is making some changes. I'm just going to take my screens down because we need to talk. All right. Tupperware is making some changes. If you've ever wanted to be a manager in this Tupperware business, this is the month to move up because you have 5 weeks and not 4. That makes a huge difference. Okay. a whole nother week, 7 more days, all right, to make your numbers. So you've got that, but you have more. Um, Tupperware is going to change in February to the new recruits have got to submit at least $100 order to be counted as new. And so you want to make sure that you get real busy right now because your new recruits just have to be in the system. They don't have to have $1,000 order, $100 order in, a $500 order in, $1,000 order in. It can be all your sales and any recruits you have that are working sales. And if that last recruit comes in the last day of the month, they don't have to submit that $100 order. And then in February, that will change. And so all recruits, in order for them to count for a step up, they would have to have submitted at least $100 order, which makes perfect sense. I'm really okay with the change, but I also want to use it to your advantage for you to get it slide in underneath January, where it might just be a smit easier. 4 weeks, 5 weeks, that's a huge difference. And those new recruits could come in just the day of February the 31st, if January 31st, if that was the day that you bring them in, won't matter. All right. And so that's pretty cool. So that was worth taking my screens down and talking to you, girlfriend to girlfriend. So if you're thinking I wouldn't mind stepping up this month, I'd like to have a pay raise. And that's what managership is. Leadership is pay raise. All right. And so when you step up, you're going to start making a percentage off of you and everybody you bring into the business and everybody they bring in the business. And so you get to go 3 levels deep. Why do you think we get excited about this, guys? Because it's a huge opportunity for you to make more money. Um, I I don't know. It doesn't really mean more obligation in any way or more time spent in the business. It means that you're going to get rewarded for helping others and not only teaching them to do what you do. All right. And so what do? We date and then we hold Tupperware parties. And so we date, we demo, and then we submit orders and close parties and we recruit. So then we start all over again. If you kind of visualize it like a wheel, and a wheel has, kind of 4 sides, all right? And so at 12 o'clock, you have your dating and then your parties at 3 o'clock. And at 6 o'clock, you're submitting your orders and processing your orders. And then at 9 o'clock, you are recruiting, and then you go back to dating and holding the party, submitting the party, and recruiting, and it's just a wheel, a cycle of success. Okay, and so when you look at it that way and realize that you just teach them to do what you're doing, how hard is that? All right. They can watch you, they can observe by watching you, or they can observe by taking video training that we have available for them on the Tupperware website or on our YouTube channel. All right. So it's lots of opportunity. So who said, hey, I want to move up this month? I'm going to look in the chat real quick because I care. I can't wait. All right. All right. So hi everyone. Team says no, you're supposed to say, I want to step up. Okay. So who wants to step up this month? Diane Smith. Um, Easier for them to get their $100 in sample orders while the modular mates, ooh, yeah, modular mates 50% off plus another 25% off. Oh my goodness, that's huge. And so yay. So stepping up means getting a pay raise. So if you want more money in Tupperware, then the way to make more money is either hold more parties or recruit, and then you make a percentage of everything that they do. And so there's only one of you. And here's the thing. You can hold lots and lots of parties, and I love holding parties, so I'm not knocking that. But there's only one of you. And so the most parties you could probably do in a month would be, I don't know, 15, 20, 30 at the very most, okay, I think. But if you had to recruit a team of say 30 people working and they all held one and you still held 5 or 10, look at the money profits that could come in on that. That's humongous, okay? And you also have to remember it's the rippling effect. Say honestly, survey the statistics have it that everybody knows 2,000 people. And that means 2,000 good acquaintances that they know. Okay. Some people are going to have 1,000, some people are going to have 5,000, but basically it's around 18 to 2,000 people. So you personally know 1,800 to 2,000 people, but everybody that you bring into the business, they also know 1,800 to 2,000 people. So guys, how big do you want your circle to be? So do you understand why if you start recruiting, you're going to make more money? Because you're helping people, and when they make money, you make money. And so you're building a team and you get rewarded for doing that. All right. And so it really truly is a very simple story of success. All right. And so screen share and go back here. Okay. And so a wonderful host program this month. And it's so fun to do parties when you have these great host programs because you feel so generous. I love feeling generous and I love giving. It's my gift. My daddy's Baptist preacher. If you don't know yet, daddy was a Baptist preacher. And I can remember the messages that he would preach on the gifts and the different gifts that people are. Everybody has a gift. And I can remember sitting in church thinking, I want the gift of giving. I want that to be my gift, which I'm sure it was, meant to be. But I will tell you that I probably didn't want it for the right reasons because I always thought, well, if I have the gift of giving, that means I have a lot because I get to give. Then I joined Tupperware and oh, wait, it's the host program. So there you have it. But it is so true that giving is fun. And so when you sell Tupperware, you get to be a great giver. All right. And then we also have going for us right now this humongous sale. Diane already mentioned it. It's right. It's humongous. All right. 50% off the Modular Mate sets. And then you personally are also going to get another 25% off. That's crazy. And if you put it in a party, you're also going to make another 10% back on your personal volume bonus. And you're going to get free Tupperware when you close that party. Guys, are you checking this out? I mean, if you've not done your cupboards, this is the time to do your cupboards. Because if you would buy, say you would spend $1,000 worth of Tupperware, $1,000 worth of Modular Mates, say it would only cost you 650 because you get your discount 750, and then you get your 10% back because you went over 1,500 for the month, because you will, because you have more sales come in. And then you also get the host program, which you're going to get $400 free. Do the math. Come on, that's girl math. That's almost free. Okay. All right. Okay. So we also have going for us right now this beautiful set. And again, amazing price. You're going to get it less than 50% off, a $222 set, $222 set for 99. That is less than half price. All right. And so again, guys, do the math. This is the time. If you've not done your personal shopping, do your personal shopping for your kitchen, get your cupboards organized. And today we have a new sale that came out, which is our Modular May cereal stores. And I love our cereal stores. And the first in, first out is pretty clever idea, okay? But all of our cereal stores are just perfect for you to use in your home and always have the best cereal available for everybody. I remember when the kids were little, I would let them have one box of cereal open. This is BT before Tupperware, one box of cereal open at a time. And I would say, no, one box open, and we'd go through, and until that box was empty, we wouldn't open another one because they'd go stale so fast. And then Tupperware cereal stores came around. Then boom, all the kids loved it because they got to have their cereal open. And I'll also share with you, my mother used to live on the Ohio River, like literally on the river. Okay. The next house was the river. And that's a lot of moisture in the air. And her cereal would always stay so fresh for the kids because she'd buy their favorite cereals in their cereal stores, and they would be perfectly fine when we'd come down once every 2 or 3 months. It'd be perfect for them. Valentine's sale is still going on. Don't forget that. And this is so fun. Purchase with purchase. So every $100 they spend, they get to get a gift. Wow. All right. And these gifts are like $4 or $12 for a really nice gift. So it's a really cool thing going on. You have a gift this week, and that is when you submit $250, you're going to get these 3 utensils for only $7. If you don't have that whisk, oh my gosh, that's a game changer. If you're making any kind of soups or any kind of sauces, any kind of gravies, that is just the whisk to have. I'm telling you, it is so easy to whisk with, and you don't pick it up and have all this glunk on it, and you have to pull the strings out. No, none of that happens. Okay. And it's really, really good if you're doing something like gravy and you're trying to keep the bottom of the pan from getting to scorching. Super easy. And then our ladles, and I use the big ladle and the small ladle all the time because they're purposely very like the big ladle is for soups and stuff like that, but that small ladle when I want to take fats off of something, it's perfect for that. So there's lots of uses. And this set of bowls, this is a big set of bowls, by the way, big. All right. And you get a $72 value for only $10. Now this happens when you sell $500 and you've got 2 weeks to do it and it just started. All right. And so it started today and sell $500 and you get this whole set for 10 bucks. And then this set is sell 2,500 for the whole month. That's 5 weeks. All right. And you get a lunch bag. Guys, if you don't want that lunch bag yourself, you can sell that so fast on your shows, man. Those puppies fly. All right. And so you might want it for yourself. It's pretty nice. All right. And then you also have sell $1,000. Oh, I got my screens mixed up, didn't I? Because I should have had that one last and this one next and whatever. Hey, if I was perfect, you guys would think something's wrong. What's going on with her? All right. And so $1,000, and then you have this beautiful set. This colander is very practical. And I just made you know, I did so much cooking over the holidays. How about you? But this is so nice because you can use that for steaming broccoli. You can use it kind of like the stack cooker, but I wouldn't use the real high fats like you can in the stack cooker. And but this is very practical. It is definitely heat resistant and it's microwavable. So you'll really love it. And then of course our soup mugs and our little easy store containers for your foods. Now we also have big week granders going on, hit the grand level of $11,000 in team sales directors, and you will have an entry into a drawing to win incentives from Tupperware. However, we also have Teen Count as King. And so how fun is this, guys? What we're doing is you want to help your team hit that 20, 50, 75, 100, or 200 to get entries into the drawing to win Doug Palenica to come to the area to hold a team meeting for your team. So you'll be the featured team. Even if other teams come in on it, you're still the featured team. All right. And so that's a really cool thing. And then we also have promoting. So all of the promote outs that we have will have a chance to win. And this is for the quarter. We'll have a chance to win our president. Okay. And Peter. And so how cool is that? And I would love Champion to win that. That would be really cool. We'd have a big party. All right. Definitely make sure that you're checking out all of the programs that Tupperware has out there and how you can win more things. And they are in your My Week every week. And so recruiting this month, you're going to be able to get your new line that Tupperware has if you haven't gotten it already in your kitchen. These look like glass. They are not, and they're very clear. They're perfect for traveling with snacks, by the way. I use these in my travels to Atlanta so often with Jimmy's wasabi peas in one and some wheat thin crackers in another, Triscuits in another, M&Ms in another. And so I really like them for that. The only problem is they don't come home with me at the dangers of daughters, right? I'm kidding. Daughter-in-laws too. All right. And so the starter kits are available for you. Remember, we have these 4 starter kits and that $25 kit over and above these. And so make sure that everybody knows that when they come in this month and they submit that $100 before the 31st of January, they get the stack cooker. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. The stack cooker for only $12. Guys, if you don't have a stack cooker, I love my stack cooker. In fact, I ground the taco meat and I put it and put it in the colander and then set it down. It drained out the excess fat and threw it down the thing. Put the lid on it, and it was so nice to have for the taco meat because it wasn't laying in any juices like that, and it kept it warmer longer. And then our new recruits also have that gift coming to them, $250 value, when they come in and start doing their 250, 250, 250, January, February, and March, the 3 months, and they will get a surprise gift don't forget that skillet. There are still some of you earning that skillet because you did November, December, January, or if you did December, January, February, you're still in for the skillet. All right. And then this will be a new gift. So we don't know what it is yet, but odds are that that means that it's a gift that they can't tell us yet. All right. And all new recruits, you go into the Confident Start program, you can earn the $75 when you submit $250. And that would be in your first 30 days. And then you would get, if you do $150 shopping spree, would be with $500 in your first 30 days. Huge bonuses. And then all of these levels, earn them, earn them, earn them all the way up. And my goodness, Ultra Pro, stack cooker, the grill, mandolin, a skillet, beautiful gifts. All right. Double host credit is no joke. So make sure that you keep talking about it and using that as your driver for getting more parties in this month and keeping those parties rolling.